But to look your enemy in the eye, knowing you'll remember his face for the rest of your life, now that takes a stomach much stronger than you'll ever have.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back once again to Girl Gaming. We are continuing our episode of SDA3. That's the 1.3 variant, and in this episode we're going to be carrying on exactly what we've been doing, and that's taking over the damn galaxy as the Federation. It's good stuff. We've got a good sized fleet, and we've got a little bit of more room for improvement. And here's the Defiant. You know you'll love it. Right, without further ado, let's continue. And there is the fleet, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. A couple of Decora Marauders here. Nice. I really like these ships. I always did. Always like these ships. Here we go. Now that Ferengi trade port, I think we need to take using a capture ship thing. So let's just see if anywhere around here. Boop, there's one now. We'll just put that in there. And we're going to build a couple of scouts, because I believe I need a scout in order to take that. Just watch these Decora Marauders get absolutely annihilated. Now hopefully I've got the volume a little bit better on this one. I noticed that my voice was a bit quiet in certain sections, so I'm in the process of trying to rectify that. I'm actually using a new recording program at the moment. I'm using the recording function of XSplit Gamecaster, whereas previously I was using something different. I have used Fraps in the past. I've used Shadowplay as well. Shadowplay is really good, but I wanted to go with Gamecaster just to see how it went, and it's because I'm testing it out in the hope to start streaming again. I think my life is now at the point where I have effectively enough time to stream on a more regular basis. So we were looking at starting to stream, hopefully, fingers crossed, of course, on Wednesdays and Saturdays from now on. That'll be something like 7 till 9 GMT, or perhaps 7 till 10, depending on how long it runs on. Let's get a trade station in there. And do we have anything else? Let's just up that and get ourselves another one of those. And another one of those. Good stuff.
Just tell me where to go.
Just tell me where to go. I need you to take some stuff. So if you... Where are you?
Bring up local star charts.
There's the Nova class. Where is the take things? Do you know, I'm totally wrong about that.
Bring
the actual... the thing that can...
charts.
What's that? It's only a Nukji.
Adjusting coordinates.
It's the Robin class, isn't it, that
Prepare
I need?
the colonists.
It is, the crew extractor. Look at that. I'm a lunatic. So let's get the crew extractor, tell him to take that over, which is a Ferengi trade port. Awesome stuff. Once we have that, that will actually bump up our trade rates a little bit. I think these are all...
Standing by.
Yeah, these are all fakey ships that don't do any damage. Yeah, that's fine. We'll ignore those. Ain't nobody bothered about those.
Standing by.
And our next target is Gamma Eridon, because it has an
Station
artifact there,
complete.
and it seems to be preventing us from taking other worlds. Still don't appear to be in any real danger from anyone, which is, in a lot of ways, very disappointing. We'll see what happens there. Nomad's going to be a target. As soon as we've taken Gamma Eridon out, Nomad is going to be a real target for us. Anything further I can do here? Well, we'll have an extra broadcast station over here. And let's give ourselves the option to build capital ships here as well. Nice. Anything I haven't built yet that I could probably do with building? I don't think we, at this point, have a Prometheus. And I don't think we've got a Typhon either. So let's build one of each of those. Do we have any Akiras yet? If not, damn it, why not? And I can't build the Intrepid class. That's most bizarre. Let's take a look. No, I can't build the Intrepid class. Christ, what was I thinking? I could always do with a couple of those, because they're cool. And let's have a Constellation again. And an Excelsior. Cool.
Changing heading.
Well, Alright, the fleet is on the
All
way.
hands to battle stations.
We've still got this Polaris just sat there by herself currently, so let's send her on a bit of an expedition. Why don't you go to
Moving out.
Artemis and have a quick peek and see what's going on over there?
Alert the crew.
Is this Polaris? I just don't use it enough. I'm kind of nervous about losing it, so I just kind of ignore it. It's now at 100% health on everything. And it looks like it's... Oh, look at that. Let's go with multi-adaptive shielding. Newly approved by Gemini Matrix. Doppelgangers of the host vessel. We'll have a bit of that.
Be ready for
So that will summon extra variants of the Polaris. We can have more than one at once. That is awesome. What is that? A banger for any... a bang. How does a bang of these guys? A band of Ferengi marauders has been detected. Christ. We've got to that point where we can't speak anymore. That's, you know you've had a good day when you can't speak.
research.
But yeah, back to the streaming. We're going to stream Wednesdays and Saturday nights. We are going to do it over on Hitbox. I've had a lot of thoughts about this.
Adjusting coordinates.
And YouTube is all well and good. It's not a bad format. It works very well. But the latency is higher on YouTube at this point.
Standing by.
So what happens is you might make a comment in the chat, and I will not see it until several minutes later. So my reaction time is really slow. And half the reason I want to do streaming with you guys is so I can actually speak to you. It's something that I haven't done enough of lately. It's something that I've been thinking about but not doing. And I think that the best thing that we can do here... Should we have this Gemini thing? I want to do this Gemini thing. Oh, look at that. 2 of them. It's like a watermelon inside a watermelon. Fantastic stuff. Both of you, just destroy that. That is magnificent stuff. Well, that's going to turn the tide in their favour. Dual Polarises. It's just magnificent. She never stood a chance. Right, back out we go, and we are now at Gamma Eridon. The planet is being successfully sieged. Subspace relays will be going down. Because they've proven to be a thorn in my side lately. That won't last much longer. Good. And after this is over, we're going to have 2 more artifacts. That's really good stuff. Now, where the hell did I put that Ferengi base? Here it is. Have you done that yet? Look, it's ours. Gives us... Apparently, that is incorrect. The Type X warp core is not what it is.
Station complete.
But, really good stuff. We've got extra trade income now. Let's just take a peek at what our income is. 80.9 per second. That's actually really good for this stage in the game. 14 and 12 respectively. That's okay. That's what I would expect at this point. It looks like my doppelganger's gone. But the planet is less than half health now. That's fine. I want to see what these Klingons are up to. They're not reacting as I would expect, with great vigor and anger. Somebody did mention in one of the previous videos that actually changing the difficulty on the fly can sometimes have odd effects to the AI. I have noted that in the past. However, I didn't think it was going to do it this time. I may be incorrect. If I just sweep the board clean, that's not the end of the world. We'll play a harder match at some point. I think the next grudge match with Bane is going to be in Sins. We'll discuss that in a future video. But I don't know if I'm going to wipe the floor with him, but I think it's something that our skill level is a little bit more equal on. I didn't know what I was doing with Generals at all. And he made me look like a dick that day. So I want a bit of revenge. I'm done. The kid gloves are off. So we are going to play a Sins match. I'll tell you what, let's set up a vote. In the comments of this video, what I want you to do is I want you to tell me what, whether it's stock Sins you want me to play or the Sins mod that you want me to play. And whatever gets the most votes, that's what Bane and I are going to play against each other. I'm fairly familiar with 99% of the Sins mods that are out there that are played on a regular basis. You tell me what you want, I will download that bad boy and I will wipe the floor with Bane. The gauntlet has been thrown down. Bane, if you're listening to this, come on, bring it. We are on. I'm on. I'm ready for this. Oh, here we go. We've taken that planet. Now, the way that you're actually watching me play now isn't really reflective of the way I would play against a human player, to be honest with you. I'm generally, I'll play one of two ways. Against most human players, I play very defensively. I probably have a starbase in each of these gravity wells. However, I think the rules are a little bit different when it comes to Bane.
Increase power to engines.
I must admit,
New heading.
I personally feel like I have to be incredibly aggressive with him, which I don't think is a bad thing. Let's see how close we are to leveling up with this bad boy. Only about halfway there, which isn't not amazing. What are you doing? Just destroy these things. All of these things. Kill them. Right, and we're finally getting around to destroying the subspace arrays, hopefully. They're the things that have been preventing me from colonizing. Good. Ah, the explosions. Interesting that a lot of these ships seem to be just stopping at the moment. They don't usually do that.
Awaiting orders.
Have I put them on a particular movement style? All standard, set engagement range, gravity well. Yeah, you wouldn't think they'd do that.
Was successful.
Right, we've colonized that planet. Back to Nomad.
Change heading.
I like that. Let's do all that research
Unable to
first.
comply. Unable to comply.
Yeah, I like it. Of course, we'll have one of these, one
Unable
of these.
to build.
Hey, don't you give me that. One of these, and one of...
Unable to build.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to calm down. And... why? What's the point of having any more research stations? I have one of those. Oh my god, there's more. There's always room for more thingies. Excellent. So we've got the artifact planet. Over here are Carnis. Looks like things are going well. The Polaris is just faffing around, destroying things. I quite like the fact that it's got both photon and quantum torpedoes. It will just kind of like think, alright, let's shoot this and this. I do appreciate that.
Station complete.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, Sins is where the next grudge match is going to be at.
Alter course.
Bane will be releasing videos as well. I want you to wind him up in his videos. Get on his videos, wind him up, tell him he's going to get wrecked. Tell him that Team Gull is coming for him. And tell him what you want him to play as well. What mod do you want him to be involved with? He likes pretty much all the mods. I can tell you that my favourite mods, I really like Sins of the Fallen. I'm very, very fond of that. Bane also enjoys that in the Battlestar Galactica variant of it. What else do I really, really go for? Of course, we're both very competent and we very much enjoy SDA3, as you can imagine. Every vote for that is a vote that makes us smile because we were so involved in its development. But practically all of the mods. I mean, you've got Sins of the Prophets, you've got Sins of the Galactic Empire, Ascendancy is fantastic, Dawn of the Reapers is great. I'm still in the process, and I haven't got round to it yet, unfortunately. I want to record a video with Lord Set, who is the lead developer of Dawn of the Reapers, because apparently he's got a lot of new material, and he really wants to show it off, but we just haven't been able to get together and kind of knock our heads together quite yet. That's something that I will do a little bit of work on in the near future. So, let's just get a couple more stations on the go here. There we go. Right, so we've taken Nomad as well. I think it's time to go and see what is... Oh, hello. Oh, no, it's just a scout. Let's go to...
Alter course.
That seems to be a very roundabout way of going places. Let's go to...
Change heading.
Yes, Lambda Hydri. I think that is the place to go. And the reason is because it's got an artifact there, and I want to take that off him. What other artifacts have we got now? We've got the Iconian Reliquary Matrix. That is awesome stuff. That looks like a stow picture. While most Iconian reliquaries have been destroyed over millennia, it would seem that this one was not. Well, evidently. Although only partially operational, and missing a large portion of the original contents of the collection, this ancient apparatus has provided us with a highly detailed understanding of Iconian antimatter generation and storage methods. Nice. So we get 50% better antimatter regeneration, that's really good. Antimatter
Station
increase in
complete.
general, 20%, and antimatter restored within our own culture as well. That's really cool stuff.
Altering course.
And do we know what this one is yet? Not
Activate.
quite. Ah, yeah, that would
Ready for
chiefly be
action.
because we haven't colonized it.
Unable to comply.
Why is that? Is hostile culture still too strong? That's just unacceptable behavior.
Standing by.
Destroy that.
Lock weapons.
I'll have no more subspace relay stations. Thank you very much, sir.
Squadron reporting, Captain.
Prepare the docking bays.
Enemy
Okay.
vessels detected.
Anything else interesting happening here? Gamma Eridon was under attack, apparently. Oh. Well, shit.
We await your command.
No. Reverse. Looks like there are only 5 Decorum Marauders, which is not altogether bad.
Adjusting coordinates.
I'm not hugely upset about that. I think what we will do, however, of course,
Unable
is
to comply.
let's up this. Have all my constructors have been destroyed. That was actually a waste of time. But my fleet will be back in order to deal with that in the near future. Those bastards. Those twinkly-eyed fucking bastards.
Adjusting
Ah,
coordinates.
stuff. Stuff.
Carrier at the ready, Admiral.
59 Eridani, you are a godsend. Where's Fortress Mode? I want Fortress Mode. That will aid the
All
survivability.
sections ready.
MVAM would be a foolish thing not to have. Tell all of these guys to move together.
New heading confirmed.
So, we have the Prometheus class, which is excellent. Hopefully I'll be able to show you MVAM on that in a moment or two. We also have the Typhon class, really interesting vessel, very unusual, captained by Worf, I believe.
New heading
Not
confirmed.
the standard Federation design at all, but really effective, a great computer game. A couple of Akiras, that's recently had an update to its texture. A little bit less busy, really nice looking, got an Excelsior or two, and
Station
a couple of
complete.
Intrepid classes. So,
All wings, return to hangars.
oh, and a Constellation.
Combat landings authorized.
Combat landings authorized. Indeed. Oh, here we go. Here goes the Prometheus. We're going to engage MVAM in a moment or two. Let's just wait until we're a little closer to these Ferengi bastards. They're turning to face us. But nothing can stop us now. Unless they absolutely decimate us, which is always a possibility. Okay, looks like we're getting within range. I think we need to engage MVAM. Oh god.
Adjusting coordinates.
Good. Thought you were facing one ship, didn't you?
Acknowledge Starfleet.
Everything, kill that. The rest of the fleet is coming in. The Typhon is engaging. And it appears that the rest of our fleet has come in at the other end of the gravity well. The opportunists have turned into our victims. Do you know, I don't think we even needed the rest of the fleet. Fleet,
Awaiting orders.
off you go.
Alter course.
Hostile culture is still too strong here, but I think now that we've destroyed that array, things will start to move in our favour with any luck. But our small fleet is making mincemeat of these Ferengi. You don't need no water, let the mother... Whoa. I like the fact that it's wobbling and wibbling. I think flapping your tail wing is actually going to get you away from danger there, my friend. Tail wing? Did I say tail wing? Do you know what? It's too late. I've said tail wing. Let's just deal with it and move on. There goes another Ferengi vessel. 2 more Ferengi vessels, and the final one is in the process of going down. And there we have it.
Ship at full readiness.
The enemy are down. We're going to send this small fleet to link up with the Polaris, because I think it now is as good a time as any to just push our advantage. No other major attacks. There are actually two groups of these Ferengi Marauders, so that could be interesting. We shall see if they come at us. And we should by now have a third artifact, should we? Oh no, we shouldn't. We've got to wait for this to be colonized, but this green culture is getting all up in our grill. I think that's the technical term.
Begin a sensor scan.
Prepare the docking bays. All wings, return to hangars. Combat landings authorized. Take us to war.
Can I can't deconstruct those things, that's unfortunate. However, what I could do, because I don't want them there at all, is how about we build a couple of photon torpedo arrays. That ought to hold the bastards.
Prepare the docking bays.
There we go, that'll keep us out of trouble.
Station complete. Unable to comply. Station complete.
And we'll have a couple of these nice little things as well. How about a third photon torpedo array? Why not? It might not be Crispus, but by
Adjusting
God, it
coordinates.
feels like it. 2 on the construct already. Let's just watch this one as it goes. Love the little worker bee effect that they've done. These little things zipping around. It doesn't make a great deal of sense because some of them are zipping around backwards and things at times, but I think it does add to the overall effect having these worker bees dancing around.
Station complete.
The intention
Station
is there, isn't
complete. Station complete.
All wings, return to hangars.
Oh,
Combat
it doesn't like them.
authorized. Take us to war.
Use the heavy torpedo salvo.
New heading confirmed.
Yes, I don't think these Ferengi ships are going to last too long. We shall not have any trade ships that aren't us.
Station complete.
None shall survive. Hostile culture is still looking too strong, somehow. But the other vessels
Standing
have
by.
arrived. I think.
Station
Let's put them in a
complete.
fleet together.
New heading confirmed.
And we've asked them to travel together. Let's go to
We read
Rurapente and see what's going on there.
Prepare the docking bays.
Moving out.
Rurapente. Oh wow, what the hell? Looks like we've lost a few ships here. There are mines
Station
everywhere.
complete.
There is something that we can do to stop the mines, but I cannot remember. I think it's Intrepids, in fact, that do that.
Yes.
If you put your...
Unable to comply.
there was something that I was fairly convinced that we could do, but do you know what? Let's just lose a few ships. Everything's fine.
Standing by.
I was under the
Waiting
impression
orders.
that the nebula's tachyon grid could also have some kind of an effect on that. We'll come back to that. We will.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
First thing I need you to do is destroy this.
Station complete.
And I'm going to need 2 of you.
Station complete.
Excellent. There's actually a second one here, yes, they've got 2. We've lost a lot of our fleet here.
Armed and ready.
Enemy capital vessels warping out. These mines are a concern.
Station complete.
I think what we might want to do is take a look at Nomad Yes, we can. I believe these have got mine detection anyway, these little fellows. In addition to that, I think it might be best if we get some Intrepids on the go. Have a couple more Akiras.
Unable to comply.
Maybe a Defiant or two.
Begin a sensor scan.
Yes. Because our fleet is getting decimated by these minefields. Which is not altogether unsurprising considering I brought no defense from them.
Bring up local star charts.
Looks like there's a Predator class coming in.
Standing by.
Very nice.
Battle stations.
3 subspace relay stations. I think one of them's gone down, but
Standing by.
others.
Target acquired.
There's 1,
Acknowledged,
2. Where would the third be? And 3. Yes, my god. It's no wonder we struggled with that.
Acknowledged, Starfleet.
Okay, I'm going to need you with the rest of
Change
the
heading.
fleet. Looks like their cowardice is getting the better of them right now.
Give the word.
Have they got any stations that would... Tactical Research Lab and lots of mines, that's fine. Not a problem at all.
Alter course.
Let's take a look at Fibbin. Some people would suggest that it wasn't telling us the truth.
Enemy engaged.
Haha, Fibbin. Come on,
All
it was good, it
hands
was
to
good.
Battle stations.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I have reached the end of the video here, so let's just pause it and see where we're at.
Change.
So, we are now encroaching on the House of Korath's territory. We've seen a fair few ships come and go again during that time period, and also you should be able to see here that there's a fairly large-scale battle going on. I only just noticed that. Let's see how it's all going. Yeah. Got Fettler classes. Oh, there's Kern, look. Sukjaz. Lots of Predators. Rather interestingly, I'm not seeing any Quebecs, which is a bit of a surprise. On either side. Some Burrells, Corelli classes, Katingas, Gowron, leader of that... No. And they haven't advanced. This isn't the most advanced version of the Vorcha. It doesn't have the later markings with the red colours.
Yellow alert.
That's...
Activated.
Altering course.
Oh, good lord. Well, there goes my scout. It looks like the House of Korath have been quite convincingly beaten back.
Alert the crew.
That's interesting. I expected these orange guys to be... There's more of them, look. They've even taken a Dakora Marauder, look. Isn't that good? Fascinating. Uranus, these are one of the pirate vessels. They're bringing everything in to combat this. The unknown probe. Well, hopefully we'll be able to see how that goes. Whether they're able to defeat it. They've got quite a good fleet there for such a small planetary area. I may have been wrong about what our most powerful enemy would be. And here's another fairly large fleet.
Alert the crew.
Not a hugely convincing one at this point, but it's...
Bring
Alright
up
guys,
local
we
star
don't want to be
charts.
fighting here, let's go.
Entering coordinates.
Where did my fleet go?
Go ahead. What's on your mind?
Where are you going here?
Impulse
Let's go to
power.
Beta
Take us out.
Thermidor. Thermidor? Let's go to Lobster Thermidor.
Acknowledged, Starfleet.
Right, yes, now is the end of the episode. Let's pause again. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted there. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to tell me what sins mod you want me to wreck Bane on. Hashtag wreck Bane. Hashtag Team Girl. That's what I want to see. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I've thoroughly enjoyed playing this, as I always do. If you want more of this, do like and subscribe. And tell me what you want me to play. Tell me what you want to see. I've just bought The Division, so hopefully I'll be appearing in some of Bane's videos in the near future. For now, this is Gul Dukat. Out.